Hi there, my name is Paul Walton with Illuminated Meditation. I'm really excited to bring your awareness to a new program that I'm about ready to release a beta on in short order, and that is the Phoenix Prenatal Program. In my research and working with clients, one thing that consistently comes back, or one place that we consistently come back to, is either the formative years or going back to the point of conception and then moving forward. So it seemed rather silly to not address it with new parents prior to them actually conceiving, so that there was a lot of awareness, not only as to what it is that they're actually creating, but how it is that they're actually going to, number one, be communicating and mirroring and programming this child. And when I say programming, I'm seriously meaning that, because basically in the formative years, and you could call that from 1 to 7, there'll be some variations, or 1 to 12, and then you can look at yourself as through your adult years, because there will be some of that in there also. How much of that programming that we actually received in our formative years have we worked? So by encouraging the parents and actually working with them to actually update and remove the programming that runs in the subconscious that's not working for them, or that doesn't support their growth, or that doesn't support them raising a child in a way that is actually going to bring a lot more awareness and allow the child's gifts, which we all love to see our children actually being themselves, living a joyful life. You're basically fighting the mind's boxes, because the unconscious typically is going to be a lot more powerful than the conscious mind. Because how conscious are you during the day? And that may be a little bit of a jar, but in reality, when the conscious and the subconscious are running conflicting programs, typically the subconscious is going to win. Number one, because it's running silently, but it's running a lot more than the conscious mind is on that. And then as soon as something triggers it, especially if it's triggered as a warning through the amygdala, then boom, the subconscious is already going into a reactive mode to keep you either safe or to warn you that something's going on. So the Phoenix Prenatal Program is off the charts. It's basically giving superpowers to the parents. And as a parent, I can tell you right now, I wished I could have healed my 2 daughters when they were, or known what to do, or understood what it was they actually wanted when they were young. And it sucks, literally, excuse my French, to witness your child either in pain, or in a state of complete meltdown, or in a state of unknowingness, or in a state of belligerence, or in a state of unconsciousness, because of something that they either witnessed or they're reacting to. And a lot of parents, they'd say they would give X, Y, and Z for their kids, or their kids are the most important things in their lives. And I would agree with that, but then I would ask this question: what is it that we're doing right now to actually help our children, either born or not born, to actually move through either the trauma, through the challenges, or to find their truth? Because if we're not doing that, how are we helping the evolution of humanity? We're actually keeping it more unconscious versus actually helping bring more awareness, versus letting the unconscious programming that we all witnessed in our formative years actually continue to run the show. So if it's priceless to experience and to witness and to raise your kids or your children and for them to have the tools to handle what's going on in their life, maybe it's worth a call. Maybe it's worth an email. Maybe it's worth a message. Because if we stay inside the circle that we create as our reality, and we go back to one of Albert E's fun little comments, if we approach the problem from the same mindset that we actually created the problem, or the problem was experienced in, how in the world are we going to get out of it? How in the world are we going to expect change to come? Or what is it that we're expecting to happen? That would be what? Insanity? That we continue to do the same things, but at the same time, what is it that we're doing to stop it, or to say, wait a minute, this is not me, or it's time to change or deprogram this? It's a fabulous question. I am really, really excited to not only share, but to actually be involved with you, because it takes all of us. We're a community, regardless of the sense of disconnect. We're all one. It's our judgment. It's the programming that we received that actually causes or starts to create the illusion that we're actually separate. So my invitation to you is, what is it that you're going to do to move the evolution of humanity just one little step? One little step. Because when you take that one little step, you encourage everybody around you to take that step. And if you're a parent or a grandparent and you take that step, you're giving permission to not only your children, but your grandchildren to do that also. To me, that's a legacy. And that would be amazing to leave for my kids, to leave for my grandkids, and to their kids. So look for another video to come. Looking forward to taking this to the next level. Looking forward to, flooring it a little bit. And actually, let's move the evolution of humanity a little bit closer to where it really needs to be. Because together, we can impact a lot of change. Make it a fantastic day.